Well, I'll start with the rooms. It's actually quite simple. There's two reasons for doing the automation that we actually did in this Ritz-Carlton. The first one is that we wanted to control our energy costs. We wanted to be able to have intelligence about the room that typically you don't see in hotels. So with the systems that we have today, we know when the client's in, we know when the client's out. And in a five-star hotel, what's really important for us is to not intervene when the client doesn't want you to intervene. So we go in, we do the changes to the sheets and everything. As soon as the client has gone, we're able to tell that from the system. We can turn off floor heating, we can control the temperature without actually going in the room when someone says, oh, I would like it hotter. Often they have difficulty working out the system. So that's very important. In the main spaces, such as the conference rooms, again, today everybody has an iPhone, an iPad, a BlackBerry, or a multitude of different systems. They want to come in, get into their meeting. So what we need is a very, very seamless and easy to use product. So for us, the automation is incredibly important. Well, I think, as I mentioned a little bit earlier, one was to make sure that we can really deal with five-star luxury, which is to touch the client only when they need them to. I think that was probably the focus of what we had. Secondarily is with energy costs rising is the cost of energy. From the meeting space place, basically people want to be able to do many, many things. And sometimes it'll be a conference call, sometimes it'll be Skype, sometimes it'll be just changing the temperature. Those things are critical in a five-star product because we charge almost 3 times any other hotel for the use of the spaces and for the rooms. So it's very, very important that we can do this seamlessly and really fast. GAV was a super partner. We've used Crestron and Incom in this building, as well as building a Siemens building management system. GAV was able to integrate everything together, and it's been a very successful outcome. I think during the design phase, GAV has been Maurice was incredibly helpful with us. I think he helped us put this together in a way that was cost effective, and also to make sure we met my needs. I had an incredible list of priorities for us, and together we were able to put together great systems. Well, I think the fact is that what I wanted is simplicity in the room. I didn't want to have a very complicated array of products inside the room. I'm not a believer of having internet, telephone, and all these different gizmos that you see on the TV where you try and control the people. I find that very difficult. So I wanted simple, but I wanted total functionality so that the client basically could come in, touch a button, turn the lights on. And then yet when they leave, I wanted to be able to make sure I turn the lights off because they generally don't. And that's what we accomplished. And it results in, for us, our system is about a 40% energy savings over a typical building because of it. I think GAV, the most important part was that GAV knew how to implement these things, which is really half the problem. It's when you have 129 rooms, and at the end of the day, it all has to connect into one computer, integrate with my property management system, etc. You have to have someone that can do this, and everything worked very well. We consider ourselves on the world scale. We don't look at ourselves locally. I think we are one of the better hotels. I've been consistently ranked by companies like Condé Nast in the top 100 hotels in the world.